Okay, so I'm going to get started. Today I'll be going over how to record good audio for your short film, what some techniques and some tips for doing audio. I'm going to share my screen and let's see here. Okay. The first thing I actually want to talk about too as well is your when you are recording footage for your short film, I highly suggest that you record horizontally. Sometimes people forget and will start recording vertically, but when you're watching a video, you're watching it horizontally. So keep that in mind. And also, this is not required at all, but if you want to get a tripod in order to record still shots, you can look one for your phone on Amazon. Um, this is usually the price range, but again, that's not required at all. I have one myself, and when I took this class, I used one. Again, not required, but just thought to let you know. Also, um, I don't know exactly what program you all will be using when you are editing your short film. I assume maybe you will use iMovie or Camtasia. um, I personally have always used Premiere Pro. You have to pay a little bit a month in order to get it, but it's a really good editing system. Um, so I was able to put together some B-roll footage. This is actually footage that I took for this class when I was um, recording for the video. When you are recording, if you are recording some footage outside, you're gonna hear this. You're gonna hear that wind and static. Whatever you use, you will have a button, an option to hit mute on that section. So whatever, if it's iMovie, if it's whatever, so that way it's just all blank. But so what I wanted to do as well, because you will have to use voiceover for your film, is I was going to show you how I did voiceover. Essentially, you take your phone and also, well, you will be interviewing someone, so you can just use your phone when you're recording. That works. It's fine. You won't need to purchase like a microphone, I don't believe. Just make sure we can hear it pretty well. So on your phone, I have a Samsung. I'm sure many of you have an iPhone, but regardless, iPhone, whatever, you can have. There's an app, I believe. It's let me see, record. Let me see here. It's an app. I'm trying to look it up right now. Like a voice recorder app. I'm not really sure. That's like kind of what it looks like if you can see it. And you can record your own voiceover, or for example, depending on what part of the film you're editing, you may want to look up royalty free music. When you do use music for your film, you need royalty free music. You can't just use a mainstream song just because YouTube won't let you process that through. So there's a website, literally, like if you look up royalty free music, you don't have to log in, sign up, get an account. But for example, let's try this. Again, this is free. You don't have to you know, subscribe or anything like that. But they have all these examples of different songs. Even on YouTube, there's royalty free music as well. Um, so you could even go off there, but this is just a royalty free music website. But for example, you can record, like if I were to play this, if you wanted like that kind of noise or background music, you can record from your phone, and on your laptop you could record that. You could send yourself that song, that music, and then you can add it into your short film. So I actually want to do this with you guys. So let's just see. For example, let's try. We'll do that one. I'll just do a few seconds of this one. So also you want to make sure your audio is not too loud as well, just because you will be talking, or you'll have someone you'll be interviewing that's talking. So you want to make sure that you can hear the music, but it's not, too loud so that we can't hear you. Again, this is like background music. So for example, I'm just going to record a little bit of this. Let's see. There, turn it up a little bit. Okay. So then I'm going to save it. I'm going to send it to myself. This is just 15 seconds worth. Let me just share it with myself here. Again, I use Premiere Pro, and you don't have to. Um, my my major is media information, so I have like that editing software, especially for my laptop. Sorry about this. Let me just check my inbox here. Okay, there it is. And I'm gonna download it. There, it's downloaded. If you do use Premiere Pro, if you could always stop by and ask questions about it, because I've used it quite a number of times. And basically, I always double tap that box like where my mouse is, and then I saved the music that I just saved to me. So then I add the music in, and let's just see how it works. Let's see. Yeah, so that's basically how you can do that. Again, please do royalty free music. You can look on YouTube, um, but just so that way when you do finalize your video, when you're turned it in, your short film, you want to make sure that it does process through, or else it will get blocked and it just won't work. Um, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it for audio. You just want to make sure it's clear. You don't, for music, you want to make sure it's not too loud. When you're recording interviews, make sure there's no like background noise, there's no distractions. But other than that, I believe that is it. I'll stop sharing my screen right now. And yeah, so that's audio. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me, and hope you have a good day.